Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So I'm going to go over with you guys on the market here, and I'm going to go over with you guys on MULN. Now, we did talk about MULN yesterday, mentioning that MULN is moving with the market. So we're going to be looking to see if we can continue here with the SPY, and I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for to continue on with MULN. Now, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. Now, jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, as you guys can see, we did have our continuation today. We did mention yesterday that we were looking to see if we can break our trend line. We were testing it. We did have the wick of our candle testing our trend line here. Again, we had our first momentum candle after Jerome Powell speaking on Wednesday, and then we had our continuation yesterday and our continuation going to today. We have a strong level that we do want to get back over at 447.50 to have a continuation, and then we have our 458 level that we want to see if we can break back over to get that stronger momentum. This would be very interesting to see exactly what might happen. This continuation will be very much predicated on any escalation with Russia and Ukraine, of course. Today, Biden and the leader of China, Xi, spoke today. They mentioned that we should be talking to Russia. They didn't mention anything about necessarily not helping them with military action, but the leader of China definitely did mention that he doesn't want to advance this conflict in Ukraine. So hopefully we do have a continuation going to next week. Hopefully we do get a de-escalation over the weekend. Again, we do like this momentum candle breaking above this trend line here. It does show us that we still could continue. We do like that retest today that we had, and we bounced just off that trend line. So it did show us that strong momentum to the upside. Now, the question will be if we can get our 20-day moving average to cross back over our 50 on the daily chart. Again, we do still have our 20 below our 50, so we can get that strong rejection on this 50-day moving average, just like we did previously, and we did continue on down. So going into next week, we will be looking to see if we can hold our 50-day moving average. If we can jump back over our 50, that would be extremely bullish. We would be looking for a continuation, a possible retest, and then a continuation. But again, if we can break over our 50 with the body of our candle, then that would show us a lot more bullish momentum. But again, just like I mentioned yesterday, we do want to see if we can get our 20-day moving average to curl back up. We are starting to curl. We want to continue to curl up here to see if we are going to continue on up and possibly start to respect it. We have been looking to see if we can jump back over our 20 for quite a while. And finally, we are jumping back over it, showing us that nice momentum in the market. So again, now looking at our volume here, as you guys can see, we did continue on up. Again, we did have a slow day today because we had less volume than we did have yesterday. Again, no surprise as we are leading into the weekend. Any Russia and Ukraine news could happen over the weekend, so most investors and traders will not be holding over the weekend. Now, as you guys can see on the MACD, we did have a continuation on buy pressure, so that did give us our continuation on up here on the SPY. So going into next week, we do want to see if we can hold our 440 level that we did close going to yesterday, and we did continue on past going to today, and we do want to see if we can get back over 447.50 and then break over our 458 level to continue on up here with that stronger momentum and get our 20 back over our 50. So with that said, I'm going to jump into MULN with you guys. A lot of people have been curious if MULN is going to continue. MULN has very much been continuing because the market has been continuing on up. As you guys can see, we have our 20 moving average that we were looking to see if we can respect, break out of our symmetric triangle that we mentioned previously, and sure enough has been continuing on up. Now, jumping into the MACD here with you guys, as you guys can see, we do have an increase in sell pressure on the 5-minute. We have a decrease in buy pressure. If we're looking at the 30-minute intraday time frame, so you guys can see the overall picture here. As you guys can see, we have been getting a decrease in buy pressure. We have sell pressure that is coming out, and we do have our EMA lines that are crossing down. So that does show us that we are cooling down here. We have an increase in sell pressure as well with that follow through on our decrease in buy pressure. So again, staying very patient here with MULN. Again, there is no official news here, and we have been continuing on up on a major bounce, and it has been quite the run. We mentioned this last week in the Instables room. But again, if you are looking for that continuation, I would want to see if we can at least break above our previous buy pressure points that we could not break above today to get that continuation and that stronger move. Again, the market has been pushing MULN for the last day, so I definitely would be careful making sure we get that strong momentum from the stock itself. Or if the market is going to push it up, we need that strong push in the market. So we will keep MULN on the watch. Again, a very nice symmetric triangle breakout that we had and a retest on our 50-day moving average and continue on up as we still had our 20 over our 50 here. So again, we're looking for that continuation in the market and also looking for that continuation with MULN with that buy pressure on the MACD. We will keep an eye on this Russia and Ukraine news over the weekend to make sure we do continue on with this momentum. And again, I will be going over the market on Sunday Night Countdown and exactly how I plan on playing to it. And any updates that we have on Russia and Ukraine, my play very much will be predicated on exactly what kind of escalation or de-escalation that we do have with Russia and Ukraine. And again, if you are a day trader or you are interested in intraday perspective breakouts, meaning breakouts within the same day, go to instables.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss breakout alert today again. And again, all of you instables that have been coming over and supporting the channel, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I appreciate every one of you guys and everybody that has been supporting the channel every single day. And we will continue to stay strong, stay patient, and let the market come to us as we have been. Again, we had a nice bounce back in the market. The market has been continuing on down. A lot of people thought the market was going to crash. And then we had a strong bounce for the last few days. So again, just staying patient, letting the plays come to us as usual. And if you guys do like this video, it does help us refine it and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video.